50-second title sequence.
See that guy? That's me.
He's literally the only person we've seen so far.
You're probably wondering why I'm out for a midnight run in downtown Atlanta.
Midnight is actually 9:30 in Atlanta time.
Something's trying to kill me.
Something's trying to kill you, but you had time to stop and tie up your hair. Ah, a morning wake-up montage set to Jimmy Eat World, the telltale signs of a student film.
What are you doing up with us normal people?
Well, normal people don't talk like that, so the jury's still out on that one. Drugs.
What's been going on with you, man?
What do you mean, what's been going on with him? We just met you. Who are you?
Dibs on couch.
If you don't get your shoes off my f***ing couch.
Xbox?
If you really want to get your ass kicked.
It's foreshadowing because Chase actually gets his ass kicked later.
But the blackouts were just the beginning.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Whatever this is, you have to control it.
Just like that. Whatever this is, you have to control it. And then he can control it. Now he's a master. Okay.
Really, Max? Last 5 minutes? Why are you even here?
I mean, I'm still paying for it.
Yeah, but still, it's literally not benefiting you in any way to show up in the last 5 minutes of the class. Unless, of course, the plot calls for you to be here for some kind of exposition dump or something, but that'd just be silly.
This is one of the many supernatural powers it's believed to possess.
Oh.
So it's like they're watching us to decide who deserves it?
Max doesn't even put on deodorant in the morning when he gets ready. I'd hardly say he deserves the power.
Powers and prophecies? What is this, The Matrix?
Ah, a direct reference to a popular movie, one of the telltale signs of a student film.
You all have a test on this next week.
Don't they give out syllabuses? Syllabi? Don't you get a syllabus when you first start a class? Wouldn't they already know that they have this test coming up?
You're gonna need all this information to survive.
She couldn't have been more on the nose with that if her name was Rudolph. He's a runner, he's a track star.
Whose idea was it for us to take a cultural studies class?
Didn't he just run from around the corner? He wasn't even in the class.
I got survey view history next.
So you mean nap time?
Needless to say, my survey of U.S. history teacher did not appreciate his class being equated to nap time.
I needed to do more research on this whole Mayan voodoo spirit shit.
Max uses the Dewey Decimal System to find the section for Mayan voodoo spirit shit in the school library. Now, I'm no expert or anything, but this doesn't seem to be a Mayan voodoo spirit shit book. In broad daylight?
You remember in cultural studies when we were talking about that Mayan legend?
Yeah, sure, I'll take the bait.
Take the bait? He just asked you a question. In broad daylight?
Ew, it's gross.
Stacy finds out her best friend has the power of teleportation and suddenly she wants to Yeah, damn! No one will be fazed when Stacy is gunned down in broad daylight.
Now that I've got your attention.
You know, considering Chase is the only redhead in this entire movie, we probably should have seen this coming.
You shot Stacy!
Do you actually care that he shot Stacy though? Because you haven't once tried to see if she's still alive or anything.
What do you want with me?
If Chase just Jason Voorhees his way to the parking garage, why does he need Max's power?
I guess pussies have balls too.
What?
Max, keep going at this rate, you're gonna end up like your bitch.
Man, the soundtrack in this movie is more indecisive than my taste in men.
What was her name?
That bitch's name was Stacy!
The single most redeemable part in this entire movie.
Actually, I don't have to run.
The entire reason Chase is trying to kill Max is to steal the power of teleportation that Max has, which he doesn't think to use until right now because plot. Max could just teleport them to the top of a building and drop Chase off of it, but I guess that wasn't in the budget.
Seems like a legend dear old Professor Emily said.
You mean the legend that Professor Emily said in the class that you weren't even in? Sure.
I'm gonna kill you.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna take your power.
Right.
I'm gonna wait 10 more years.
Okay.
Kill the next chosen one and take the power as well.
Oh, I see.
I never pegged you as the power-hungry type.
Max could teleport away at literally any point during this conversation, yet he stands here and listens to Chase's villain monologue. Brain splatter with no entry wound. The fuck are you smiling for? Your girlfriend's dead, you just got your ass kicked, you're bleeding from your abdomen, and now you're probably gonna be on the run for murder.